all. The Egyptian settlements, like the settlements before it, offer powerful rewards for players in any age. The twist this time is that you use loot, won in battle, to produce goods. This means that the speed you can complete your settlements is going to be determined by how many fights you can do each day. This is my advice for dealing with the combat in the Egyptian settlements, which breaks into 3 parts. The units I recommend, how to use them well, and how to keep them alive. To complete all 3 fights each day, I recommend building 1 Nubian archery range early on, and adding 2 chariot workshops as soon as you unlock them. Early on, the archers can support your starting, unattached units in completing the first 2 fights. Later on, the chariots can defeat the camels and chariots of the hardest fights, while the Nubian archers counter Kopesh fighters, war elephants, and can soften up any unit at range. Both these units should also have a low attrition rate, unlike Kopesh fighters, meaning you won't need much city space dedicated to coins. Especially for those with developed cities who are used to large attack boosts and 7 rogue armies, the tactics needed for the Egyptian settlements is unlike what you are probably used to. All units will take serious damage, even from units they should counter, and 2-hit kills cannot be guaranteed. The basic idea is that of Alpha Strike, that is, to ensure that your units hit first, maximising your damage dealt while minimising the damage returned. Generally, this will involve moving your units forwards to the edge of the enemy's range in a diagonal line. You may need to spend 2 turns doing this to make sure all 8 of your units can engage together. Next, attack, making sure you are hitting units your units are effective against. Ideally, you should be able to attack the foremost units while keeping out of range for the slower units, like elephants. When attacking, make sure to finish off units, as even highly damaged units will do significant damage. Other considerations in your movements are terrain for attack boosts and the flaws in the AI, such as elephants targeting archers rather than chariots given the choice, but these are secondary. Lastly, mop up the enemy units, trying to keep your damaged units safe. Units healing is free, after all. Sometimes, through no fault of your own, something is bad about a fight. This is often terrain, but can also be your units low rolling on their damage, or simply a misclick. Surrendering doesn't cost anything in the Egyptian settlements, so just retreat and try again. Hopefully this was useful to you. If you have any questions or advice, feel free to share them in the comments below. More importantly than that though, do enjoy the game. After all, that is the point.